7 partners, pull it up. If a boy this in no it I get up, pull it up. You know 7 partners. Watch anybody at the shadow what they we no fear no evil. Man I kill people. Rise up with demon and make it think evil. Nowadays everybody wanna be evil. Me I go to stay, go to dark, go to lion. Sending God every urgent and Zion. The boy that just a kill them, boy the baby lion. You know see me a faith in this road the iron. My bandits pull it up, me know say pull it up. Me from a place I can't walk it after that. You know see me at the switch, bunny gun. When me walking, man I never walking at the fucking dark. Everybody a killer till a killer shows up. Brandy a shooting now, we don't give a fuck. From somewhere dead, no, it's going on. From somewhere dead, no, it's gonna get done. You know what's on the bandits, pull it up. If a boy this, you know it's a get dark, pull it up. You know what's on the bandits, pull it up. You know what's every badness. Watching the body of the shadow, what they've been up here, no evil. A man I kill people. Rise up with demon and make it think evil. Nowadays everybody wanna be evil. Me have couple snake, couple dog, couple lion. Sending God every heart and Isaiah. The boy that just a kill them, boy the baby lion. You know some me have faith in that, this just the iron. The car rolling me if it ain't certified. John Doe, I'm gonna freeze the body, so much of the fight. Because they wanna run away, they trap a nigga in the eye. Yeah, I'm telling the truth, and this is no lie. Everybody a breaks, but because never fuck with them. We are crocodile, them boy, they are fucking listen. Real killer youth and put your body in a fucking freezer. Dropping pan and birthday,
that's 2 years later. Yeah, it took a fuck at them. I don't know about the time of death. And then I know about the crime scene. It's crazy. Battery Rock crazy. We are here. Let me know what color you lot want. We got the light. We got the light now, people. We got the light. We could change color. If it's on green, we could change color. You see me? Changing color. Yeah? So a lot has been going on. We just do this smooth. Just skip through it. Let's skip through it. So, are we heading to World War III? Are we heading to World War III? We don't say heading to World War III. Are we heading to like the end times? Are we doing that? Because it's the first time in history a Muslim country attack other Muslim country. Oh wait, the first time in history a Muslim country attack other Muslim country. So what? Are you defending the Kuffar brothers? Like, what is going on? Forget about battle rap. I'm sorry. Yeah? It's something that I've seen today. Yeah? And I guarantee you, by the end of this year, yeah? Because they always put it in your face before anything happened. Yeah? Let's see if they change it. Let's see if they change it. Oh, they changed it. I'm gonna tell you why they changed it. Yeah. When I was looking at everything this morning, yeah, when all the attack was going on, because the news always told you the best certain time is good to watch your news early. Iran, Israel versus Iran. Yeah. Okay, you don't have it now. Yeah. You know when you type in Israel versus Iran, yeah, they took it down. They took down every video. And by the end of the year, this is a prediction. By the end of the year, I think the Kaaba, Iran will bomb the Kaaba because I was thinking, yo, cool, they're bombing Israel. Why are you showing the Kaaba? Why are you showing the Kaaba? Because if you went to earlier, Israel versus Iran, you show the bombing and the Kaaba. If you know the Kaaba is the holy site for the Muslim. Like we have church, the Jewish have temples, Muslim have Kaaba, so that's where they go to. The ayah with the gold thing. So I'm thinking, yo, cool, they're sending strikes. Why are you showing the Kaaba? Are you trying to tell us that the Kaaba is going to get strike in these strikes? Remember where you heard it first, people. Remember where you heard it first. Can I type in? It was Fox. Let's see if Fox has still got it. Cause I know they're gonna change their thumbnail. Cause they always do it early and then they change their thumbnail. Nope, they changed it. See, here you go.
Next is live in Israel.
Here you go. Why is that there? And it's not just Fox News. This is 15 hours ago. The Kaaba never got bombed. Why is the Kaaba there? Cause a lot of people just see that, just overlook everything. Cool. It mean the Kaaba don't mean Israel. When you show the Kaaba, it means it's something to do with Islam. Why is the Kaaba there? Yeah, Iran began to counter strike on Israel following strikes. Why? Why is that there? Why? That's the only question in this whole thing. Why is that there? I'm thinking, cool. Even though Iran attacked Dubai, they attack other countries, why is the Kaaba there? Because I'm telling you this from now, people, yeah? The day you see the Kaaba get destroyed, go find God. Go and find God. We are in the end times. The day the Kaaba, this building right here, get destroyed, go find God. We are living in the end times. We are. And the craziest thing is I've seen people, President Trump has got us going to war with Iran. Are you remembering the free? Like I said, I know I'm shadow banned. I'm gonna get extra shadow banned for talking about this. The truth will let you free. Are you remembering October 7th? Free Palestine. You have free Palestine protests going all over the world. There's free Palestine. You ever noticed there was no free Iran? There was no free Iran. Iran should have freedom of speech. Why wasn't that? The internet has been cut off in Iran for over 2 months. But no one is talking about that. No one's talking about that. You know, like I said, I'm going to get shadow banned. I don't really care. Oh, the Jews run the world. Really? If the Jews run the world, do you think the Jews would have so much people going at the Jews? Huh? How does that make sense? Did they say the Jews run the world? The most two religion that get people going at them the most is Christian and Jewish. So if they run the world, don't you think there wouldn't be that much Jewish attack that's going on? Huh? Like, this is why I love debating Muslim. Oh, you worship a white man religion. White man religion? Okay, cool. First of all, it's not a white man religion. all my prophet from the Bible was from Israel. So he says the right man religion as a Muslim. So all of them prophets are in your Quran. So your Quran is a white man religion as well. If let this say the Bible is a white man religion, the white man, cool. All of these prophets are in the Quran. So that means the white man is your religion as well. Like what? So World War III is going off very, 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 very soon. And you know the craziest thing, yeah? Let me type it in. The only countries that's surrounded by their enemies. Let's type that in. What country? Let me see. What country? Let's see. What countries is surrounded by enemies? Okay. The only country in the world, you got Pakistan. Pakistan is just India. So Israel, Pakistan, and Russia. Pakistan is India. Russia is what is it? Russia is kind of like Ukraine, right? Don't know what the fuck this one is. Let me see. Don't know what that name is. Don't know how to pronounce it. Lesotho. Who the fuck is Lesotho? Never heard of Lesotho. Never heard of Lesotho. But Israel. Yeah. And you see, the thing is, what I say, everyone is stupid and they follow the media. Israel is the only country in the world that's surrounded by the enemies that get bombed every single day. Every single day. They get bombed so much, you need to have an Iron Dome. Israel's the only country in the world with an Iron Dome. Let's go see what country in the world has got an Iron Dome. An Iron Dome is something that take down a missile because you get so much fucking attack. Okay. Look, Israel is the only country in the world to have an Iron Dome. USA they even use their shit. I don't even know if USA got an Iron Dome. But a prime user of Iron Dome. Prime user. What does that mean? Means you are living around your fucking ops. You're living around your ops. You're living around your ops. I'm sorry. The only country in the world. When last of USA used their Iron Dome? Every single year, Israel used their Iron Dome. So let's go to Twitter because it's been going off. I was surprised when I see Iran striking other countries. All right. And this is why I hate people that live in a first world country. I hate people that live in a first world country because they have a fucking great lifestyle. Look, this is the people celebrating of the sleeping of the Iran supreme leader. They're having parties. They're having parties. But you're not going to see this on the news. You're not going to see this on the news. The craziest thing is, yeah, remember, Iran, when it was on a blackout, when they was putting their own people to sleep, blackout. But as soon as you get a strike from Israel or USA, there's information going out. Like I say, I know I'm slow, but I ain't that slow. I know I'm slow, but I ain't that slow.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Because you know the craziest thing I see in the news today. Oh, Israel strike at it was a school. It was a school. So how do you get information and the internet is out in Iran? How do you get information out and the internet is closed in Iran? I remember before all of these strikes, because people have like short-term memory. Before all of these strikes, Iran was blacked out. It's like a civil war that was going on there. Did we forget about that? Did forget about that. So let me see. Iran versus Israel. So let's see. Because these people are literally partying that. Let me see the latest. I hope there's nothing weird, no weird stuff in this. I don't know what that is. That looks like AI.
Team.
I don't know what's going on. So basically, they're trying to say he's unalive. I'm hearing that he's alive. So I actually don't know what's going on right there. But I was surprised that they strike other Muslim country. I was surprised that they strike. Let's see, Iran. Dubai. See why I was surprised when they strike. Why strike another Muslim country? Why? Because you ever notice, yeah? Tell me a Muslim country that goes to war with a Muslim country. Tell me a Muslim country that goes to war with a Muslim country. There ain't none. And we're not saying it's religion. It's not. It's not a religion. It's not a. Cause people are gonna say, "Oh, it's a religion battle." It kind of is a religion battle. It kind of is. It kind of is. Yeah. But it's like I say, knowledge is the key to success. If you want to know, knowledge is the key to success. How can I put this in the nicest way? Put this in the nicest way, crazy. All right. If you don't speak Arabic, you're not a real Muslim. If you don't speak Arabic, you're not a real Muslim. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say that you're not. And if you are a black Muslim, I'm sorry to tell you, you're a slave. You are. You are. You're equal to two Muslim. Two Muslim. No matter what they are, it could be two disabled Muslim, two fine Muslim. You're equal to two Muslim. So how can I put this? Try to put it in the nicest way. But yeah, I think we are heading into World War III. I think we are. I think we are. The only thing I'm watching is see, yo, when they attack, because I know the what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. I said the name earlier. The most famous mosque in Jerusalem. That the day that get strike by a bomb, that I know it's gonna happen soon. I know. Every single day, the Jewish people are praying on that. Please make one of their bomb hit the Kaaba. The Kaaba. That's what it's called, the Kaaba. You know the craziest thing is, yeah? Ukraine and Russia war is still going on. We don't hear nothing about that no more since Hamas attacked Israel. You see the guy always going around, but you don't hear nothing about him. All you hear is free Hamas. You don't see no free Ukraine. The free Ukraine would have sounded better. Cool. Ukraine got attacked. They never attack Russia. But you see what I never understand is free Palestine. So you're telling me, yeah, someone attacked your house, came attack your family, and at the end of the day, you want to say freedom? Though you want revenge? Because the same thing, if someone attack America, you want revenge. But it's always good. It's easy. The most easiest thing is, yeah, to wipe out God's people. I'm sorry to say it. Because, yes, you do have some Jewish people that's messing up the world. Because if you go back to it, if you go to all the people that run the world, they're Jewish, but they don't support the God. So are they Jewish? They're atheists. They can be Jewish, but they're not. They don't support the God. You're like people's born Christian, but they don't know nothing about Christianity. So you can't call yourself a Christian. You are atheist. You grew up in a Christian family, but you were atheist. You don't know nothing about it. It's the same thing with Jews. You could be a Jew, but you could be an atheist. So, because an atheist Jew that's doing this, it's not the set of the Jew. Name a prophet that did what these Jews are doing. And this is what people get it wrong. Name a prophet that did anything that these Jews are doing now. Because people always say, oh, you'll talk about, oh, you meant to have one wife. What about Daniel? What about Solomon? Okay. What was their title? Solomon was not a prophet. David was not a prophet. Saul was not a prophet. And that's what people fail to understand. Because you see, the thing is, yeah, what I don't understand, how can you read and still fall into a cult? How? So you're trying to tell me, so everyone try to call King Solomon a prophet, David a prophet, Saul a prophet. So 'Cause a prophet is the one that anoints you as a king. So they anoint themselves as the king. They anoint themselves as the king. King in Solomon, he had Prophet Nathan. No one talk about Prophet Nathan. They always think, oh, because Solomon's got the wisdom, he's a prophet. No, he's a king. There was a prophet called Prophet Nathan. He's the one that told Solomon that he's going the wrong way with Sheba. Elijah is the one that was it Elijah? I think it was Elijah that made Saul king and King David. They was not prophets. There was kings to rule over the people. There was nothing like Moses. Moses was a prophet / king. Moses was the first you could call ruler. He's the first person that created the Jewish religion that had a template, like the 10 Commandments. So you always have they always compare Muhammad to all the kings. There was not prophets. There was not prophets. No prophet had their way. If you look at every single prophet life, they had the worst life ever. Every single prophet. Look at every single prophet. They had the worst life ever. Worst. They wasn't rich. They never had nothing. People thought they was mad. So even the devil is he got all the musical. Tell me the scripture that came from. Tell me the scripture that came from. His wings got all the musical, every drums, everything. Tell me the scripture that came from. Because this is how people get fooled. Cool. So you're telling me that the devil is a musician. Okay. So what's the point of having acted to get riches? Okay, if you go to the thing where they describe the devil, he's got jewels, golds, and diamond riches. It was nothing about music. Nothing about music there. So I don't know where the music thing comes from. I think where it is because people sign it so over. Oh yeah, he's a thing of music, the thing of music. You got actors that sign it so over to become famous. You got footballer that sign it so over. So we say he's a footballer, he's an actor. It makes no sense. Even the three wise men. There's no three wise men. I thought there was a three wise man. No, there's no such thing as three wise men. There's just a wise man that bring frankincense, myrrh, and I can't remember what. They brought 3 kids. It never said 3. It never said nothing. There's just a wise men's. So it could be 2, it could be 3. We don't know. Because everything you always say the 3 wise men's. Was it frankincense, myrrh? Frankincense, myrrh. What was the next one? Frankincense, myrrh. I can't remember the other one. But they bought 3 things. But this is how a lot of people convert, because most of them don't know the religion, and most of them are Catholic. Catholic worship Mary. I remember when I was doing community service back in the day when the boy was a blood clot rebel. Yeah. So I was doing a community service in the church. I'm looking around the church. Like this is when I start going to church and start learning all of these shit. So I'm looking around. This is before they start accepting the LBGT community. From I seen that they start accepting it. Okay. So I'm talking to the priest, so that's what they call them. The priest. So he's telling me, I'm asking, so all of these drawing, ain't these like these drawing, ain't they kind of like what do you call it? Idol worshipping? If you're going to Mary, ain't that idol worshipping? Because if you read the Bible, Mary herself do not worship me, worship him. Don't worship me, worship him. So it's just a church session. Got to go to the church session, but Werewolf 3 is happening soon. Cause damn, it's going off. It's going off. I know a lot of people is upset that Trump did a strike. Wait, how long does Trump have? Is this Trump last year? Wait, let me see. Donald Trump presidency. Okay, you know the craziest thing, yeah? You know Simpsons. Simpsons always predict a lot of things. So there's gonna be a female. Okay, so 2024. So how long does it last for? Let me see, when does it end? Let me see, when does it end? Okay, so was he in office from 2021? No. Because I don't know how it goes. 'Cause I know in the UK it's every 4 years, but I don't know when took office. Okay. 2017? Nah. Oh, 2021. So is it every 4 years? Is it every 4 years then? Okay. It's not telling me when does it end. So, say Donald Trump the 45th president? I don't know about you, not president to you. In 2020. So it was 2024. So I think it's every 4 years. So wait, it's got another 2 years. It's got another 2 years. But there's something we need to talk about. The Simpsons. Okay, The Simpsons. The Simpsons. And I know this one is going to come true. Okay. Let me see.
From Trump winning elections to major world events, The Simpsons have made many predictions.
Simpsons always do a prediction. Okay, you know The Simpsons. I'm sorry. It's all every cult is linked together, so they've got to tell the truth. So you don't get when they tell the truth. All right, how it goes, yeah. They told the truth and lie at the same time. The same thing that the devil did with Eve. You told the truth and lied at the same time. You said when you eat this food, you become a god. You should know good and evil. You shall not surely die. Cool. Told the truth. You become a god. You know good and evil. But that was the truth part of it. You did die because that's when the first physical deaths happen. Because you have already fallen. Because that was a forbidden. The only thing was not forbidden was the fruit of life. That was forbidden. So you've fallen. Just like Lucifer. It was forbidden. So let's go through this prediction.
that have
Try to find the one with when Lisa Simpson became president and she said Donald Trump got them into debts.
already come true, but their predictions for 2026 are insane, with the first prediction being the invasion of Greenland. In the 2002 episode Blame It on Lisa, Homer can be seen wearing this t-shirt. The t-shirt shows Uncle Sam biting into the earth. Uncle Sam is a personification of the US military, and on the shirt he is biting right into Greenland. The shirt also says, "Try and stop us." Trump says that the USA needs to own Greenland.
We need it for national security. We have to have.
And this is why, I'm never ever voted. So I don't vote. Because people are so stuck up in these community. Oh, this is my political party. Oh, this is my political party. Okay. Do you know all of these people, or rich people are in a location together. They're just looking and laughing at everyone. They're looking at laughing at everyone. Everything is planned. Everything. I'm sorry to say, you may hurt your heart. Everything is planned. It is. I'm sorry to say, you may not like it, but it is. All of these, you're fighting at each other. Yeah. If I was these elite people, everything I'm doing everything right. Why? Cool. I got a right and I got the left wing. They don't like each other, so they're gonna fight. The prime minister, whoever it is, they're all cool with each other. They may act like they hate each other. That's social media. That's internet. You don't see them behind the scenes. Why you don't see the full of Jeffrey Epstein file? All of them would have been there. Right, left wing, every single wing. So let's go.
And that they will do it the easy way or the hard way.
If we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
Greenland is owned by Denmark, who says the territory is not for sale. This, coupled with America's recent capture of Venezuela's president, suggests America may be gearing up to invade Greenland, with many White House sources saying that this will happen sometime before July 2026. A very dark Simpsons prediction for 2026 is a third world war. If it seems like we're closer to World War III than ever before, that's because we are, with some experts even saying that World War III is already here.
What does it take to start a World War III? Because technically, you're already in a war. Ukraine is warring Russia. Israel is warring Gaza. That war ended. Now they're warring Iran. Israel joined. You know why Iran messed up? If they never strike the other Muslim country.
I think we're probably already in World War III, to be honest.
See? I think we are.
Over the years, The Simpsons have made many references to World War III. In one episode from 1997, Homer is the sole survivor of a nuclear blast. And in 2026, 4 nuclear powers are threatening to use nukes. This includes Russia, who on January 8th, 2026, used a nuclear-capable missile to strike Ukraine. There's also China.
Well, what? How we don't hear that on the news?
4 nuclear powers are threatening to use nukes. This includes Russia, who on January 8th, 2026, used a nuclear-capable
Nah, wait. Let me see something. Because you always have to check the information that you get, people. Check the information that you get. Because if Russia ever did that, it would have been over the news. And I show you, they don't care. You know why they don't care? It's 2 Christian countries going to war. 2 Christian countries going to war. So what was it? Russia. Let me see. Let me see if it's actually, if I can find it. Okay, no YouTube already. I'm not gonna find it. Let me see. No, they did the issue number 4 months ago. Let me see. I need to see it because you don't see that on the news. Talking about testing. Nah, he did. I don't know where they test it, yeah? But he's talking about testing a nuclear weapon. Yeah?
Испытание крылатой ракеты неограниченной дальности «Буревестник» с ядерной энергетической установкой. Знаю.
I receive a report from all the industry and the military of defense, and I'm willing to waive these.
Что у меня есть доклад и со стороны промышленности, в целом известно и оценки Министерства обороны. Это
So they got a nuclear weapon, no system that no other country possesses.
уникальное изделие, которого в мире ни у кого нет.
Vladimir Putin claims Russia has test-launched a new nuclear-powered missile dubbed the Flying Chernobyl and has vowed it will soon be ready for war. The Russian president said his menacing 9M73 Zero Burevestnik missile, assigned the codename...
Let me see, because... Let me see. Okay, so talk about that, but you don't see that much shit. But Simpsons always doing it. So I'm trying to find at least a Simpsons one.
Missile to strike Ukraine. There's also China. They've been doing military exercises around Taiwan. Many say China may invade Taiwan this year. And finally, tensions have been kicking off in Iran, with massive anti-government protests. Trump has said if Iran starts shooting, the US will start shooting too. Many don't know that one of the first Simpsons episodes was titled World War III.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III! Quick, down to the fallout shelter. The bombs are dropping.
It aired in 1987 during the Cold War. In the episode, Homer is terrified that World War III is about to start. Because the episode aired during the Cold War, this was a very real concern. Now in 2026, many say we're in a second Cold War, as tensions between the USA, Russia, and China are getting worse and worse. There is more talk of using nuclear
And this was a month ago. Imagine now.
weapons now than any time in history since the Cold War, meaning that we could see nukes used in 2026. Another very concerning Simpsons prediction for 2026 is a financial crash.
This is what I wanted to show you. This one. Yeah? And this one. So, after President Trump, it's going to be a female. After President Trump, there is going to be a female president. I remember the Simpsons did this a long time ago.
In the 2000 episode But to the Future, The Simpsons show an economic collapse, which happened during Trump's presidency.
As you know,
Hmm?
we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
And this was before President Trump became the president for the first time.
We're broke. The country is broke.
Suggesting economic collapse could happen anytime in the next 3 years. But many
Tariff?
economists believe this is already happening now. Investment and job growth is down. Inflation is also high. The USA has been printing trillions of dollars, meaning inflation will get even worse and prices will get even higher. Economists believe this will get even worse in 2026. The Simpsons predicted this would happen during Trump's time in office, doing so 26 years ago, and it seems like their prediction might already be
26 years ago. This is one I wanted to find. After Trump leave, there's going to be a female in power. You don't know who the female is? There'll be a female in power. It might even be, what's her name? Camilla. It might even be Camilla. She will come out the woodworks again. It will be Camilla. It will be Camilla. You know why it will be Camilla? Trump is doing the forbidden. Trump is actually back in Jerusalem or Israel. It's a forbidden. They say because this whole problems actually start with America or the UK. The whole problem in the world started with America and the UK. I think it was the UK that did start calling them Palestine. They're gonna be
coming true this year. An even scarier prediction is that of a super flu. In a 1993,
and that is coronavirus. That is coronavirus. Coronavirus.
episode titled Marge in Chains, a virus travels from Asia to the US.
How can a cartoon predict what's going to happen in the future? You know why? If you put it in our brain from now, you ever notice, yeah? Cool. Let's say put in our brain from now. They did a lot of alien movies, a lot of alien series, a lot of outer space series before they're going to restrict every single file. Before they restrict every single file. Before the OBGT took rise, where did you see it first? On the TV. Everything you see on the TV. So when it actually happens, you're thinking, okay, I've seen this before. Do you think if you've never seen this before, you'd be in outrage? Why am I seeing this on my TV? They try it. Okay, I'm going to try it in this. I'm trying this. Every movie we see one couple. So now, remember, they're like, I'm disabled myself, yeah? They're like this disabled community. We are one in a few. There's not one in a few no more. Yeah, it's not one in a few no more. Everyone want to be this. So it's the same thing that what's going on right now. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. It's not every time we gotta talk about real life shit that's going on. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. So yeah.
Say via shipping crate. And already in 2026, we're seeing a massive flu sweep the USA, with a super flu showing very high activity in New York and New Jersey. High activity
is coronavirus from The Simpsons. What was Trump saying? Where did it come from? China. But when they show all of these stuff, yeah, we ain't scared. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. So cool. Okay, yeah, we've seen it in movies. We got the gist of what's going to happen. They're going to attack. Cool. Yeah, we got the gist of it. It's just thing, you know, the craziest thing. I've seen one thing when they said, oh, for China to get coffee in, for the kids to know about coffee, you do a advertisement to them that old people familiar with coffee. Then you do it as a sweet, so they know the taste. And then you bring the coffee here. Do you know China's got the biggest coffee place in the whole world? China. But it is all right. You see, I think we are leading up to it. I think we are leading up to it. Yeah. And you know, this is my prediction. Yeah. This is crazy prediction. And I said, when you see this, go to church. And I'm not saying no other religion. Go to church. It's only one way. Yeah, only one way. And you already see that there's two religion that's getting attacked. Two religion. Christianity and Jewish. Two religion. That's the only two. Yeah. Russia is a Christian country. Ukraine, Christian country. You don't see nothing. Muslim attacking Muslim. You don't see nothing. Iran. Do you think Russia, even though they got no internet, do you think if Russia did a thing like that and cut the internet, the whole world would be going off? The whole world would step in. So, I think I need to start doing more of these lives.
Activity in Colorado and Louisiana, and moderate activity in Idaho and Connecticut. This new virus has been named H.
Because, like I said, the only reason I said, yo, because it's this. Let me show you why I did this live. Yeah, and people don't see it. Fox News was Fox News. Yeah, let's see, Fox News. People don't see it because it's this. Yeah, and when you see it, most people ain't going to be upset. What does this building have to do with a strike? What does this building have to do with the strike? Tell me. The gold building, what does it have to do with the strike? Tell me. This building, because this building right here is the holy site for the Muslim. What does that have to do with the strikes? It's almost 1 million. Yeah? What does that have to do with the strike? Tell me. They're getting in your head. So when that's gonna go down soon. That is gonna go down soon. So when it actually go down, you're not really okay. You're not really thinking about it. And you know where it is? Iran counter-strike on Israel counter-attack on Israel following the strike. Iran counter-attack on Israel following the strikes. So you know what they're telling you? When that building go down, this building go down, it's not going to be from Israel. It's going to be from Iran and one of these other Muslim countries that attacked this building and they get destroyed. Like I said, you got to tell the truth and lie at the same time. That's why you say take anything with a grain of salt. You got to tell the truth and lie at the same time.
H3N2, and experts say it's unlike any strain of flu they've seen before. It's still in the early stages, but if it spreads,
coronavirus,
it could cause havoc across the globe, just as the symptoms.
You know, the thing is, I've seen a theory that what is it? Martin Luther King granddaughter is going to be a president.
Simpsons predicted. Another big Simpsons prediction is the 2026 World Cup. In the 1997 episode The Cartridge Family, the World Cup final takes place in the USA. In the episode, the two teams in the final were Mexico and Portugal. These two teams.
I'm going to put a bet on that. I'm sorry. I'm putting a bet on that. I know Simpsons predictions are always on point. I'm putting a bet on that. Mexico and what was it?
Have not yet faced off.
Put a bet on that, people. The World Cup is 2026. The craziest thing, remember, the Mexico ain't in Mexico.
In a World Cup final. However, the 2026 World Cup will take place in the USA.
Oh, it's in USA. Okay. See, country hosts it. Yes, Mexico. Forget about that. It's in Mexico. I don't know what sort of match is going to go on in Mexico right now. We're in 2026. You see what happened in 2026. We're not going to talk about Mexico. When I talk about Mexico, I have to talk about a third world country. Because you see, a lot of people don't understand when it comes to why they think, oh, why is the cartel so big in a country? You have to live in a third world country to know why a cartel is so big in a country. The same thing in the first world country. Why is the gangs so big in a country? Why? Because certain race couldn't get jobs. And they see, okay, him on the block is getting money. Okay, I want to be like him. Do you think if job was going off, like everywhere, everyone would be on it? But yeah, I'm going to put a bet on that. I'm sorry.
Just as it did in the Simpsons episode. Because the Simpsons have predicted so much already, many are already betting that the two teams to make the World Cup final will be Mexico and Portugal. Another
I'm putting a bet on that.
The Simpsons prediction for 2026 is space tourism. In a 1994 episode, space tourism is offered to civilians.
All right. We had that in 2025 and they said it was fake. Remember the people that went into space and we just shut the door. Yeah. We had that in 2025.
Fast forward to 2026 and we are finally going back to the moon. There are more rocket launches than ever before, and commercial space stations are coming in 2026, which will house hotels for space tourists. Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin is planning to let normal people go to space, and so is Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic, which The Simpsons also predicted in an earlier episode, showing Richard Branson in space, which aired 7 years before Branson went into space.
Okay. You know the craziest thing is about this, yeah? Okay. How could I say this? Yeah? Okay. People think they know what's going on in the world, but they don't. I'm being honest with you. Yeah? See, everyone say, what is it called? There's one company that's taking over everything. No one knows who's really behind the scenes. Jeffrey Epstein files. Let me show you a little bit behind the scenes. We're going into conspiracy. Let's say conspiracy. Jeffrey Epstein files show you a little bit behind the scenes. And that's just the lowest. I believe Jeffrey Epstein is the lowest, the low tier. What's going on? The low tier. Because you see, all right. This is why I say I love living in a third world country. Yeah? You know your government is fucked. Yeah? Let's talk about Jamaica for a second. Yeah? And I've showed it. If you go back to my other live, I showed it. Jamaica, when I was growing up in Jamaica, the most, as someone said, which one's most corrupt? The gangs or the government? The government. In a third world country, the government is more corrupted than the gangs. And I repeat again, In a third world country, the government is more corrupted than the gangs. Iran classed as a third world country. All of these other classed as a third world country. I think Dubai has come to a first world country, like America. They are. So every one of these are third world country. When it comes to things like this, yeah, and I speak on Jamaica, those small politics. There's two major politics in Jamaica: PNP and JLP. PNP and JLP. Purple, no, I always say purple. Orange and green. Orange and green. I think the green is no. Green is JLP. PNP is orange. I don't know if it's still happening. I've been left Jamaica over 20 years. Cool. Well, that's there. That's when the murder rate rise. That's when the murder rate rise. You see how everyone talk about shower posse in America, UK. That's where you get the shower posse from all of this. Everyone crazy is we are living in a time where we believe in, we learn the theory. Remember, we learn a theory. It's a theory of evolution. We learn a theory, not facts, lies, a theory. We came from monkeys. It's a theory, it ain't been proven. Because if we talk about evolution, evolution is still going on today. If we evolve from monkeys, there shouldn't be no more monkey. Because we won. There shouldn't be no more monkey. But we learn evolution, and it's a theory. That's the only theory that we ever learn in school. Why? Evolution means you could do what the fuck you want. You could be what the freak you want to be. You evolve from monkey, cool. You choose what you want to be. And this is why evolution is kicking in. How much years later? Evolution is kicking in. It's just a system. Male and female is just a system. Evolution is kicking in right now. How much years? How much years later? It's not about every single plan that's coming out. It's been planned for over 100 years. Every single plan. You may think, oh, they're doing this. No, it's been planned.
Another wild Simpsons prediction is that of alien life. In the 19...
Okay. All right, let's take a break. Yeah, okay, alien life. Okay, you know Donald Trump want to expose everything with the alien life. Could try to get everyone said try to distract him for the Epstein file. Cool. It took so long. Okay, you see the thing is I've been following alien shit, right? I'm being honest. I thought I saw a UFO till I thought it's demonic. Till I find out it was demonic. I thought I saw a UFO. It is demonic. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know why I think this is getting exposed? Someone major up there. No, not major. Epstein had the links to major families. Major, not king. The king. He's got connection to the king. And there's no way you're telling. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
97 episode, The Springfield. Field files. 2 FBI agents investigate claims of alien life. Fast forward to 2026 and UAPs have basically been confirmed by the Pentagon. The 2020
Right. Put this in the nicest way. Alien is demonic. Alien is demonic. It is. And I'm gonna put this in the way. Fork tells, and I repeat again, fork tells ain't really fork tells. Fork tells ain't really fork tells. Because it's the craziest thing. The truth is in front of our face, but we're blind to it. Go to any statue in Egypt. Go to any statue in Egypt. Any. Yeah? You see the people standing next to the people that's sitting on the chair. How small did it look? And I've never been to Egypt. How small did it look? Like the truth is out there, but we are blind to the truth. We're ignorant. The truth is out there. But I believe this is a Satanist attack. I'm sorry. It is.
2026 US defense budget includes 3 new UFO provisions. A new bill also forces the military to disclose when, where, and how a UAP was intercepted. US Congress also wants to know why UAP information is so secretive, meaning we may see even more leaks and declassified information this year. UAP whistleblowers are now protected just for him. Back then, it seemed so Homer goes to a medical lab where technology can instantly identify his health issues and make personalized medicine just for him.
So you talk about AI. You know what took so long to like we say we got AI now, yeah? Look at AI now. To like back in the days, yeah? Do we actually believe that we went to the moon? Do we actually believe that? Because like I've seen like even okay. Crazy. So let me show you. I might get, like I said, I might get done. Let me see. Let me show you something. Yeah, it's the roll tape has been out. The roll tape has been out, but no one has actually say nothing. Yeah, roll tape has been out. Let me show you. Let me see. Let me show you something. The roll tape has been out before Donald Trump even said anything. And this is why I said people are ignorant to the truth. Okay, it wasn't that Donald Trump 17 years ago. 17 years ago, yeah? Cool. Let me show you something.
I'm hearing more and more people who actually believe that Bill Greer, the driver of the limousine, turned around and shot President Kennedy. That is absolutely false, and I'm going to show you why even the most radical pro-conspiracy people reject that idea. As we go through these frames...
No, I want the proper video. I want the proper video, not 3 years ago, 13 years ago. You see, is it this one?
My assignment that day, my transportation, and shoot the motorcade ahead. We thought, and there was the rifle back up the hill. I was standing there.
There's an actual video that was released before Donald Trump did anything.
This morning, more than 60 years after President John F. Kennedy's assassination.
No, because this is the actual video that they showed. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. This was a year ago. This is actually bad. Like, okay. Nah, that's shit. But you can't really see it. But there was a video you seen before they said, oh, he was the driver. Yeah, you see the video of the driver actually doing it. Because that video's been out for a long time.
Back then, it seemed crazy, but in 2026, it may well become reality. Using CRISPR gene technology, scientists are making medicine that matches your DNA. This will be one of the most transformative things AI will help.
See? Whatever you do is fucking AI.
Us do. AI can analyze a person's genes, health records, and lifestyle, building medicine for them and them alone, tailor-made to a person's genetic makeup. This will become even more available in 2026.
All right. And you see the thing is it? Let me say AI, yeah? What is it called? Let's see. Let me show you something. I'm sure my page as well. Who remember the Jetsons? The Jetsons, the old cartoon. What in the Jetson we don't have right now? Tell me what in the Jetsons we don't have right now. If we look at it, you live 1,000 years ago and you come to this time, you're thinking, damn, this is what's going on? Like the Jetsons predicted
Nice little daddy.
Put it on mute. We don't have the flying cars yet. We don't have the flying cars yet. You can't. You say don't have the flying cars. You do if you have enough money. I do see people buying flying fucking cars. If you have enough money, you can get a fucking flying car. It's not a flying car, it's like a flying jet.
Saving lives. And changing the world. Another Simpsons prediction is colonizing Mars. In the 2016 episode,
That's Elon Musk. That's
episode The Margian Chronicles.
That would never happen.
The government looks for volunteers to move to Mars. The episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, showing Mars fully colonized by the USA. A few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk unveiled his plans to colonize Mars. And in late 2026, SpaceX will launch their first uncrewed Mars mission, potentially.
And this is why everyone's connected together. Simply just show you everyone is connected together. Everyone's got their role to play. Everyone's got their role to play, and this is why I'm not saying Elon Musk is a Satanist. I'm not saying that. This is why the devil, if we read, let me see, show you. I think it's a Isaiah. Is let's see. Okay, let me see. So it is. It should be a Isaiah. Let's see. It should be Isaiah. It's Isaiah. So let me see if I can find it. Because it was a. Let me see. It was Isaiah or Elijah. Yeah, it was Isaiah or Elijah. Let me see. I think it's Elijah. Let me see something. Go through my phone because your boy ain't that kid Peter Savvy. So it's Elijah. Let me see. What is it? 28, 12, 19. 28. Yep. So Elijah 28, 12, 19. So you talk about you was in Eden. Yeah, you was in Eden, the garden of God. Every stone was your cover. So wow, David was seraphim. Basically, he's got every single diamond. Yeah, every single precious stone. Sapphire, gold, diamond, gems, every single stone. Was nothing about musical instrument. Nothing about musical instrument. So that's why I say learn the truth, people. So if I be honest with you, all of these people are part of a cult. It's just different side to the cult.
Sending a robot like Optimus to Mars. Musk has said human landings could follow as early as 2028, meaning the USA could begin colonizing Mars by 2030. The date shown in the episode exactly lines up with Musk's plan to have 1 million people on Mars by 2050. Trump has also said he wants an American flag planted on Mars.
We will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Making this Simpsons prediction incredibly accurate. Another futuristic Simpsons prediction is the Apple car. In the 2015 episode Butthead, Lisa and Marge see an Apple car.
We don't have that in the UK. There's an Apple car. What? There's an Apple car. There's a one sec, people. Hello. My phone just rang. I know seeing the Apple the trucks, but we don't have that in the UK. I'm seeing them. What is it? Amazon or Just Eat trucks? I've seen them.
Fast forward to 2026, and there are rumors Apple may be releasing a car this year. Apple has been working on a car for some time. It's internally known as Project Titan. Apple has faced many delays and challenges. The project has already cost Apple over $1 billion. The car's release date has not yet been confirmed, but many speculate 2026 could be the year. Another scary Simpsons prediction is self-driving car accidents. In 2026, self-driving cars and taxis are more popular than ever before. In one episode, Homer is in a self-driving car, but the car won't stop, taking him on a...
All right, you know the craziest thing is, yeah? There's a series I watched with that. There was a series I watched with that. What series was it? Oh, what series was it? And it was the electric cars. All of them were just crashing. What series was it? It was a series. Let me see. There was a series with electric cars crashing. There was a series. What was it? Oh, I can't remember the series, people. There was a series. I remember it. There was a series, the electric car crashing on the high road. It was like a apocalypse sort of thing. But it literally was just an electric car just crashing on a high road.
Wild ride. In 2026, we've seen this already, with Waymo self-driving taxis crashing, and people even losing their lives to self-driving cars, which sometimes fail to detect things in the road. China is now slowing down production of self-driving cars, after various fatal crashes happened on Chinese roads. In the US, one man was even trapped inside a self-driving taxi, with many pointing out The Simpsons predicted this nearly a decade ago. Despite all this, in 2026, autonomous vehicles are expected to double, meaning we may see even more serious problems.
I think I'm too old. It's just like people smoking vape. Why would you use the electrical thing for vape?
Another Dark Simpsons prediction is AI taking over. In the 2012 episode, I will take... In the 1994 episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, AI robots turned against humans.
Let me show you. All right, the Simpsons predictions. Let me see. End times. Let me see. No. All right. If you believe in the rapture, I'm sorry. There's no such thing as the rapture. I'm sorry to tell you that. Sorry to tell you that.
Hey kids, I scream, you scream, we all scream for haircuts. There's a new kids barbershop.
See, well, we have 30 seconds left. Any other cuckoo yip yap?
No, let me see it. We're saying it. Simpson predictions. There's one, and I know it was Lisa and No House.
Humans. This also happened in the 2004 episode iDobot. AI turning rogue is a serious concern. Facebook shut down an AI.
Let me reset this because I don't know. Okay.
Also happened in the 2004 episode Iceberg. We haven't even begun to see what VR can do. In the 2000 episode But to the Future, the Simpsons eat food using a VR headset. In 2026, VR food is a real thing. A company named
Is the real world that bad? I know it gets bad, but is the real world that bad?
named Aero Banquets RMX has made a VR that changes your taste perception, reframing the human mind, allowing you to experience tastes you've never had before. The Simpsons also predicted the downsides of VR goggles, showing people getting injured while in virtual reality. In 2026, these VR injuries are becoming more and more common. An even scarier prediction is black holes. In the 2013 episode Treehouse of Horror 23, a black hole appears in Springfield, pulling everyone and everything
All right, that ain't gonna happen.
inside. On January 9th, 2026, scientists discovered new active black holes. And
It ain't gonna happen on the Earth. So
on January 3rd, 2026, science history was made as the first ever image of two black holes circling each other was captured. New black holes have been found in areas where experts thought they couldn't exist. Researchers are also trying to make black holes here on Earth, in the hopes we can
why are we doing that? Why are we trying to do that? Why? Ain't black hole like an infinite suction? Pause. Why would he create one on Earth?
study and understand them. This is being done in 2026. The first ever commercial flying car will enter production. Its name is the Aleph Model A. It's an all-electric, road-legal flying car. Production has already started in California, and the first deliveries will take place in 2026, meaning this year we will finally see cars in the sky as well as on the road. But these flying cars are not cheap, with a starting price of $300,000. But
What? That's fucking cheap. I'm not saying I'm rich. But you're telling me, yeah, the same price as a flying car. You might could buy a Ferrari, you could buy a BMW, you could buy a Rolls Royce. Bitch, I'll go buy a flying car. 300. Like, I'm not
these
a rich
flying
guy.
cars are not cheap, with a starting price
of 300,000. Yeah. Listen, people pay over 300,000 for a fucking license. A license, 201 letter. You think those cars won't get sold out? People get customized fucking cars and they even fucking drive them. It's only for the rich though. We will never see that. Give it the next 20 years, we see them.
Price of $300,000. But to fly over LA traffic, maybe it's worth it. Another amazing Simpsons prediction is 3D printed food. In the 2011 episode, The Food Wife, the Simpsons eat 3D
All right. That's already happening now. That's already happening now. That's already been happening. I've seen so much people, I don't know how they get plastic. I've seen plastic banana. I've seen plastic cabbage. What else? I've seen so much plastic fruits. Even plastic chicken. I've seen plastic chicken. Where you just think, why's the chicken like this? Like you told it's not right chicken. I've seen it all over the internet.
3D printed food. It sounded crazy back in 2011.
Nah, I want a proper Let me see. Let me see.
You have it listen,
It's always
you type it in, and then you go dig it.
From Trump winning elections to the looming threat of World War III, The Simpsons has predicted now, starting with the one that just happened, Duffman's retirement. If you watched the new Simpsons episode that aired
Who the fuck is Duffman?
this past Sunday, titled Severance, you saw a moment that shook the fan base. Barry Duffman, the legendary hip-thrusting spokesperson for Duff Beer, retired. But it wasn't just a
oh shit, I forgot about Duffman.
character writing off. It was a meta commentary. In the episode, Duffman tells the family, the Duff Corporation has retired that character forever. All the old forms of advertising are now passé. Corporate spokesmen, print ads, TV spots. Today's kids can't even sing the jingles. This mirrors a massive shift we are seeing in real-world marketing in 2026. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a new Ronald McDonald commercial, or the Burger King, or even the Energizer Bunny in a prominent spot?
That's in America. That's in America. That's in America. All right. In the UK, we do have the Energizer Bunny in rotation. We don't have the McDonald's guy.
Brands in 2026 are moving away from costume mascots and toward influencer partnerships and authentic AI personalities. The Severance episode.
Okay, with that, a lot of fucking like Sesame Street. Sesame Street ain't a big program like it used to be back in the day. Like you got upgraded time. No one, like if you're in 90s, you can tell me you never watched Sesame Street. Know how much fucking gangster you caught, how much hats you fucking watch Sesame Street. Don't lie to me. You watch Sesame Street. Right. Everyone want to be, watch him.
It highlights that the era of the hype man mascot is over. Fans on Twitter have been mourning Duffman all week.
Okay,
But we immediately fell for something worse. A viral toy that supposedly brought a demon into our homes, which leads us directly to number 9, the Labubu doll craze. If you were online in late 2024 and throughout 2025, you couldn't
I've been seeing this at my workplace.
escape these things. Labubu, those little elf-like creatures with the jagged teeth and the creepy smiles created by Kasing Lung. People were fighting in lines to get them. They were hanging them on Louis.
All right. Every single generation, you always have a demon toy. And what was okay? Let me see. Oh, what was our one? We had to add water to it. What was that one? What was that one? We had to add water to it. And he used to talk deeds. You know, yeah. I'll show you how old you are. These used to be. Wait, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait, that's not it. What is going on? Wait, let me see. No. These. You know, these should be demon toys. You had the one that the little monster. There was a movie to it. You had water to it. There was demon toys. There was a demon. Every single generation has a demon toy. I'm sorry, you do. You know, I can't remember the movie had water to it. They just started transforming, growing.
Louis Vuitton bags during Paris Fashion Week. It was virtual reality, eating, and digital glut.
Can't forget that.
Which leads us directly to prediction number 7: space tourism. 2001, The Simpsons buy a House of Wax. It's a fully automated. Simpsons aired an episode titled Them, Robot. In this storyline,
That's the one I
in the
want.
sky, which leads us directly to prediction number.
That's what I want to see.
I can turn your wildest ideas into.
That's not the one I want to see. That's not the one I want to see. I don't want to see no 2026. What the are you not hearing music? What's that music in the background? See? Voodoo channel. Voodoo channel. Voodoo channel. You know the craziest thing is, yeah? There was the music in the background. Can't think what the what? They ain't play no music. What the fuck is going on? I ain't play no music. Okay, so what else? Let's talk about World War III, but we just went into a whole deep conundrum. A whole deep conundrum. Okay. So let's get back to World War III, because all right, you see the craziest thing is, yeah? And that is real celebration. See, all of these people, yeah, that is celebrating all of these things, they don't know what celebration is. Because a lot of people think, yeah, oh, free, all of these free, this cool. You live in a first world country. You have the freedom of speech. You have a free will. In a first world country, you have a freedom of speech, you have a free will. You could be what you want, you could do what you want. In the certain countries that's ruled by certain religions, by certain things, you can't change. It's their way, or there's no way. There's no highway. There's no way. These people are celebrating. Celebrating. And you see, the thing is, there, you're not going to never see no celebrating. You're not going to see that over the news. You would celebrate as well if there was a blackout for over a month. There was a blackout, they was getting but it's crazy. Let me see. There. Huh? I don't understand what's going on with the news. Could it say that he's Okay, so he actually got put to sleep. Okay. The craziest thing is, yeah, he had too much big of a target on his back. He had too much big of a target on his back. And I think whoever's going to take over is going to be worse. Why? They're going to want revenge. There's a cycle of revenge. That's what you're fighting. The cycle of revenge is going to be continue. It's not going to stop. Just prepare for World War III. But that's going to be it for me, people. Salute to everyone. I'm going to keep away from the public spaces to do what's going on in the world. So to everyone, I'm out. Allah.